In this episode of Trekking Through Compliance, we consider the episode The Galileo 7, which aired on January 5, 1967, star date 2821.5. There's some interesting takeaways from this episode, which is Commander Spock's first, or Science Officer Spock, I should say, his first command in Star Trek, the original series. First up is risk management. I know I talked about risk a little bit earlier in a prior episode, but risk management is more than simply assessing risk. It's actually managing that risk. And as your circumstances change, how do you need to change your overall risk management approach? Number two, this podcast, or rather this episode, has lots of great examples about different cultures and the responses by different cultures to what are perceived to be illogical actions. And so you need to think about how will a culture outside your corporate home office react to a change from your compliance program. That means if you're in the U.S., outside the U.S., but if you're a non-U.S. company, it could mean, well, how are people in the U.S. going to react to it? And our final takeaway from today is, what's your backup plan? Do you have a backup plan? Is there a plan B? Well, you better have a plan B, because in the current state of turmoil and chaos in the world, black swan events are now just regular events. So you need to be ready to pivot and move quickly. I know you'll enjoy this episode of Trekking Through Compliance on the Galileo 7.